Good afternoon. Wow, that's dark. Windows update. How's everybody doing? Give me one sec. Let me fix my webcam. Super dark. There I am. Boop, 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 boop. What in the world? How are we doing, folks? Sorry about this. Fucking white balance. Dark Groski, yes. Fucking honestly, every single Windows update just ruined. Let's try that. Let's see how that does. Let's stay a little bit darker. Boom, 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 boom. Still pretty dark. Night mode life, yes. Windows update every time. Sorry, I was in the game. I've just jumped out of the game because it seemed there was a little update, and I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was a just a mod update or what. Just give me one sec. Yeah, it's a workshop update. So, how's everybody doing? How the devil goes it? What do we know? What do we say? How do we say it? Who do we say it to? Who are we speaking to? Am I speaking to you? Hello. Did everyone fix your bot? What's wrong with the bot? What's going on? First ever. Mick, you're about 20 minutes too late. Prior took first at 15:46. What's wrong with the bot? Leppy, how's it going? Hello everyone. Hello. Guarantee not first. Camping the channel shouldn't count towards this. It counts from when the bot goes live. Ah, jeez, that's still super dark. One sec, guys. It's a very long leak. What's a long leak? What? Turn the lights out. It's too scary. Let me just sort this webcam out before we go on. Don't know why it's doing this. It is being and the prick. I wonder if it's down to the filter. Nope. Honestly, these are the annoying things you have to go through every time Windows decides to do a little fart. Ruin everything. Ruined. Ooh. Whoa. Let's go. Bum. How's that? That a bit better? Yeah, that'll do. Nothing's wrong with the bot. He's just slow. Oh, it's not giving first. It's giving first to campers, not fair. Well, the whole point of the first bot was to get people here nice and early. And it seems to work. You know, people get more fluff if they're here early. Only PC users can camp the stream. Really? Can you not go and chat on iOS unless the stream's live? I can see your booger. Oh no, that's not a booger. That's a beard. In protest, I'll remove my beard. No! Don't do it. Right, we're going to carry on with the playthrough. However, we're going to see how we get on today. So, full disclosure, I went on and tidied up our playthrough for this save here. Because, for those of you that are following the forums, I did actually kick up a bit of a, not kick up a stink, but asked what the deal is with performance at the minute, whether we're getting any performance updates anytime soon. And IP Squiggle on the forums basically said, well, if you've got anything that you want to point out, at me and let me know. So I did, and then he asked for a save file. So I've sent him a save file. Hopefully they'll look at our stream base and maybe they'll try and fix some performance stuff. I don't know, but it was kind of the way he said, well, if you've got anything that you need to raise to us, I was like, yeah, here you go. Here's a quick list off the top of my head of 7 crucial factors, or whatever it was. So we were going in just before the water was released. Yeah. We only released the water and the gas just to derp around at the end of the last stream. So yeah, that was just a bit of a derp around. It's not a big deal to fix the tank. What was making me sad was that it basically shut down a lot of the base for a while, which trolled me a little bit with the old polluted water. I think you should do it again. Again? Why? Why would I do that again? You've already seen it now. To be honest, I let the save run for about 5 minutes after the stream ended, and that water still hadn't settled. Bug lists are super handy. Hopefully they have solutions. Yeah, the thing is, I mean, I just basically pointed out to them a lot of things that we've all been feeling, like the ponder lag and stuff, you know. Ponder lag, overlay lag, you know, just the usual stuff. So hopefully they'll have a look at our save. That would be lovely. I mean, it's not like we've got the most complex of setups, but it should give them something to have a play with. I'm just filling my pipe. Oh, and also, 1 second. You want the daily lag gone. The cycle lag. One thing you can do, Asinris, is change your autosave frequency. That'll help you a little bit. Change your autosave to be less frequent. So, first of all, let's get into the game. I have a pipe! It arrived! So now I can point at people like this. Here's the deal, Clay. Fix the fucking lag. You know, I can now... You salty old sea dog. So, I now have a pipe. It has arrived, full kit. It's got all sorts of weird gubbins in it. It's got some pipe cleaners. Some weird mesh things. Yeah, I was talking to the lady about it. I don't know if I'm ever going to smoke it tobacco-wise. At least no time soon, I don't think. My lungs have only just really recovered from... Like, it's been 7 years since I last smoked a cigarette, pretty much, properly. So... But now we've got a thinking pipe. I like it. Best response to any questions is just slowly light the pipe and glare. Stuff it with herbs. You know what sort of herbs you'd want in it mix. I have no cursor. 1 second. Let me just sort this out. There we go. So, we're back in the game. I'm about to fix the tank first things first. And I've not really laid out any plans of what I want to do today. So let's just get this loaded up. I think what I really should do is plow on with space, which would be the plan. Now, I think I can just crack into this nice and easy from the side, and that is the very first job we're going to do today, so I can get all this water back online. I've built a little tile here, and the plan is that we're going to just let this water displace a little bit, and I'm hoping that this water... Jesus, that's in the pipe will just flow in, get stuck, and then we can just seal it back up. That is the plan. So for those of you that might have missed, we had a derp with a bridge glitch. Not a glitch in the bridges, a glitch in input lag. So I'd placed like 10 bridges by accident at one point. I don't know if anybody went back and watched the VOD, but I'm pretty sure that's what it happened. And one of the bridges had put some polluted water into our build, which made me sad. So, I'm hoping they should let us do this. Wait, I might have a solution. What is the solution? Well, I've done it now. I've only gone and done it. So, we've now let that water out. The water in the pipe can flow in. How are you, Fideka? Hello there, gorgeous trim. I'm not trimmed, mate. I went to the barber's and ended up not getting my hair cut, which sucks. It's a long story, and one that I don't want to go over, but Saturday is apparently the day. Saturday is the day. I'm a sad boy. I'm very wild at the minute. Not only that, I've now been to the barber's twice without any product in my hair, looking like a wild man, because I don't like to go with product in my hair, because then they have to cut your hair with product in your hair. So I always go fluffy wild boy, and yeah. Twice now I've had to walk around like a pleb lord. So Saturday is the day. I knew you wouldn't get a haircut. Oh mate, I'm not happy. But I did do some nice things for the lady, so it wasn't a complete wash. I also recorded a couple of videos. Alright, so now I'm thinking. Now, we might get trolled here, but I'm hoping that we don't. So I'm just going to build this tile on top of this water. And it should displace the water. If it doesn't, I'll be sad. But it should. Elapses that way. It doesn't remove the liquid in the tank. If I do this, no, because basically it's the old mechanic where only one tile can be in one entity can be in a tile space at any time. In this case, it's polluted water. So even though there's thousands of kilos of overpressurized clean water there, it can't go anywhere because this is blocking it. No hair, no problem. I went to your comment. Oh, sorry. What we say? How's this? You can live it back by building a bridge. The water will go back to that direction instead of the other end. No, it wouldn't. We tried that because of the vent. It wouldn't. It was in like conflict. All right. Okay. So that's now fixed. Hooray! So let's now seal you up. We can crack on. Everything's gone back to default priorities. Mr. Tickle, long time no see. How are you, buddy? How's it going? It has grown. The beard is wild, mate. It is due a trim, though. Much better than the explosion of the last stream. Yeah, we did that for funsies, though. We did that just to explode it all and see what happened. It was quite fun. What did happen eventually, all the water settled down here, broke these tiles, and then it all just became a massive steam, which is quite good. How are you keeping ginger? Mine is white. Oh, Steve, I'm going to need a picture, mate. Have you fully started going... Have you become all salt now? Oh my. I don't think I will go... I will go grey, mate. You see my uncle? You know he's... You know what? Salt and pepper. He can't go pepper if he's ginger. Wait, hold on. Now let's cut the shit, Steve. You know you're a redhead. You can't go salt and pepper if you... I'll never go salt and pepper. Even if I did go grey. Strawberry blonde. That's just what people say to deny it. Your brother's gone fucking salt and pepper. Although last time I saw him he was mostly salt. Jeez. Beaver, how you doing, buddy? So what your name is now Lifegrow the Red, and once you go old it'll be Lifegrow the Grey. I would like that. I don't think I'll go grey though. I think I'll just go like a... It'll go like a weird... It goes darker. If like I very much take after my uncle, like my mum's side of the family. So my uncle on my mum's side, he's got very similar build to me, very similar hair, skin colour, you know, like complexion. I think I'm going to take after him, and he's not gone grey. He's like 60 now. Not gone grey. His hair's just gone like a little bit darker, a little bit of a browny colour. I don't know. I'd quite like to go grey. I like the idea of a big grey beard. I don't think I will. New question. Do cold biomes remain cool all the time so we can use them for cooking purposes? No, Fedeka. They only stay cold as long as you've got wheezeworts and cold materials nearby. After that, they'll slowly warm up over time. So yeah, you can only use them as a cold biome for as long as they have cold stuff in them. I'm not great. My second PC has dodgy RAM. Fuck. Have you got spares kicking around, or is it a big issue? Are you waiting on Amazon? It does. I think his mum snuck off. You think my mum snuck off? What? What? We'll have to have a chat later, Steve. Jump on the Discord later, man, after the stream. I've spoke to you in ages. Too long. I pop on the WhatsApp every now and again, but you know what I'm like, social media, WhatsApp, stuff like that. I've just... Meh. Right. You're suck. Yes, I am the suck. I am the suck. Alright then. So, let's just have a little recap. So, last stream we were trying to get up to... We were trying to do our solar stuff, weren't we? We launched a few more rockets. But we were running low on, like, petroleum. Natural gas is dwindling a bit. not too fast. It'll probably last a little bit longer. But we did get some more natural gas gens in. We need to get these ones online today. And I can't remember where I was up to in terms of debuild. Oh, I think I need liquid cooling. I think that's where we're up to with this. I need to get some piping in here. And that was when we noticed that we'd had a problem in our tank. So that's where we sort of left off. Okay. So let's just finish this boy. My dupes have got loads of work that they're still working on in space. In terms of like sweeping and building. There's loads of stuff for them to be doing up there. I just want to get this tile done and make sure it doesn't bug this airflow tile. And then rebuild these bridges and stuff. I could in fact be rebuilding the bridges now. Let's see. Don't fully remember the pipe in here. Did you go like that? And then you go up there. So this is hot water. 56 degrees wetter. So you're going to go over here first. And into there. It doesn't look right. I'm going to go into the tank first. We should always be able to get into the tank. Hold on, let me figure this out. As I've gotten older, my hair's gone wavy, as in waving goodbye. I would love to see you start on the hardest asteroids. We will do, Fideka. We'll go through them all, mate, I think. And have a nosy. I'm curious myself. So from what I've been told, it only really affects your early game. But I'm still kind of excited to have a bit of a play on them. Right, so at this point you are closed off. Alright, this is the problem with having to deconstruct bridges and then going away for a few days and not really paying attention to what's going on in the base. So this is hot water that's coming from our turbine. Yes, that needs to bridge into there, which will go into there. This is hot water that's coming back up from steam geyser down at the bottom, which is going to bridge into there and go on its merry way. If it can't, it's going to bypass. Ah, I know what I've done wrong. I know where I've gone wrong here. This liquid pipe should not be like that. This liquid pipe should be cut off, like so. And then there should be a bridge here. So it goes to this line first. We're remembering. And then if this line is backed up, it'll hit this bridge, which puts into the tank. I'm believing. I did it. Right, okay. Let's get that done. These are probably going to be low priority, so let's just crank them up. That'll be good. These can all be a 1. This boy can be a 1. Cool. I just want to get these things fixed before we crack on. Can mobile miners be moved, or are they set for getting and deconstruct? Exactly that. You can't move them. Once you place them down, that's that. When are you going to start teaching degrees in basic understanding of life plumbing? It depends. I mean, when's your skill set going to get high enough to understand it, Weasel? That's what it boils down to. We're talking bridge school. Alright. Listen, I can make sense of it. It just takes a little bit of time. A little bit of time just to figure it out. Again, a night has passed at least. I have slept. Things have changed. But we do have to come back to the old constant of get good, Weasel, you nab. If we can just remember that constant, we'll be fine. So that should all be fine and back up and running. Again, I was very salty about this at the end of the stream, because I've been careful not to join any of these pipes up and make sure they were all super sexy and spot on. But hey ho. So next thing is get some cooling here. Now I did mention I don't really want to use this 30-degree water that's here, because I think it'll be sat for too long before being used. At which point I've got this pipe here, but then getting over here is a nightmare. or this pipe here. Which could work, but again is also a nightmare. There's a lot of bridges. A lot of bridges. We can tidy some of this up a little bit. Like, that doesn't need to have a big bend in it. I don't know why it does at the minute. Hello, how you doing, buddy? My biggest moustache issue is keeping it away from my lips and food. You have to train it. Right, hold on. This is definitely a... This is definitely a pipe moment. I think I'm going to end up just chewing on this thing more than anything. It's a pipe of intellect plus 20. Don't know about that, mate. Right. I need to try and keep this clear down here, so I don't want to put too much crap in down this side. Won't be enough water. Won't be enough water, Grim. Like, these have been running for like 20 cycles over here, and it's all the water we've got. It's not enough. Not enough. Must be some easy way I can do it. Must be something I can steal nearby. So this water is already sitting here. Though it doesn't really matter if this gets too warm. The only thing that's consuming down here is this sieve. So there will always be a flow of water, it's just not going to be that frequent. And then this steam... Oh, Jesus. I forgot this is all overpressurized. Why aren't you moving? What's going on? Ah. Wow. Build. Yeah, fuck it. We'll just use that water that's already here. So, I want to sort of match this up to the other side as best I can. So if we went from... give me that. So if we went from this level here... So we'd start and then we'd come out... Yeah. What did I use for these pipes? Aluminium. Interesting. I might not use aluminium. Yeah, balls. Balls will be fine. Bank. 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 And then I think we used a bit of granite or something for the upper bit, didn't we? So something like that. Something like that. That's about right. And then we'll take you. Go to there, go to there. And then, yeah, we'll just need to detour this pipe, basically. So we'll get all that stuff built. I'll do all this with like a 7. Then that should be enough. My dupes have been idle and stuff because I've been, you know, letting them sweep and stuff. So it should be fine. The pipe pog. Got speakers sorted. You sound delightful. Oh, Hanno. Speakers or headset? Or were you happy with your headset? Show is quiet in here. Crazy old gamer, how's it going, bud? It's concentration level needed to understand what life's doing. I'm just doing a little cooling loop, that's all. It's nothing big, it's nothing fancy, it's just a little cooling loop. What I might do whilst this is empty, this would be the perfect time to do this, actually. Just get that packet out of the way, this would be nice. There'll be no spillage, no nothing. There we go. So let's get that done right now. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Very good. Alright, so you're going to go there and there. And I feel like I want this to always be able to pump. We'll come back to this pump. I've not even hooked up this other pump on the other side either yet. We sort of just left this one here as well. We'll come back to that later. I don't want the tubes to have access in here. Excuse me. Speakers, headset is fine, you're just a moany bitch. Well, I was speaking to Mex about it. It could well just be you need some stuff on your walls. Because you were sat in like a bare bones room, weren't you? It sounds very echoey, Hannah. I'd only say something if it was true. Maybe you need to go all bohemian and hang some rugs on the wall. That'd do it. Did you sour gas boiler? Not yet, troll, no. No. I've got an idea of one in mind, but I don't know how I'd tweak it to fit a room this big, because we want to sort of copy this same design over here. Might take a little bit of thinking. But we can do it. Oh, Alfred. Alfred, what's happened? Oh. Bloop. Oh, our space boy came back. Very good. I don't remember where he'd been. Oh, there's more niobium there. This is pretty small. I can try hit. I've done one smaller than that, mate. It's just how to fit it in the space. 'Cause it's like a tapered room. I normally like to make sour gas builds kind of blocky, but right. Do I want to do any more science just yet? I probably should, but we need to figure out how far this boy needs to go. Let me just get the old Onical going. 5 science. If you want him to go 40k now, we need 1098 instead of 840. 1098 bank. 900 bank. 198 bank. There we go. We need to get some petroleum up here, which we can do. Recommend arrow zoom for acoustic solutions. Cheap, stand delivery, not so quick. Arrow zoom. Arrow zoom. Oh, is it like acoustic foam? Problem is all the different bits that you need. It's not just a case of slapping up some acoustic foam, is it? You need your bass traps and your, you know, corner traps and all the different things. I remember looking into it a while back and what I'd actually really need to properly do the room. It's a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. Ooh, we got a vacillate recharge and a wristwatch. Ah, incredible. Where's our nearest vacillate that we've still got access to? I know we've got one down here, but I think we have one. Aha! We have one up here. Now then, will they come and deliver this thing if I set this like a priority 9? Hoping they will. And also, let's put our sweet wristwatch in here. I thought we already had a wristwatch. Oh, we do. We've already got one over there. Well, let's bang one up here. Where are we looking? Wristwatch. Yeah. Might start building some of the statues soon. Or the first statue. How much is it? Got a feeling it's expensive as balls. It's pretty costly, that, isn't it? We're doing it. Let's do the first one. Didn't I figure out that I could put 2 in here nicely? We can rotate them. Yeah. Oh, look at all that ceramic it's going to take. What do you need? You need glass. I can get glass. Alright. Let's get some more glass on the go. Let's get like another 50. Go. It's going to take all of our ceramic, which kind of blows. Can I see how many space do you have so I can... Can I see how many space do you have so I can... Myself, little challenge. Yeah, it's basically this build. Take a little screen grab of this. Needs to fit in this space. It's expensive to do a full room properly though. It's best place to aim at the worst parts, yeah. Bearded one had an epiphany moment. Ever tried to set CPU affinity for the game on one CPU die, like putting it on core 0 to 3? No. I do have a 2700X. Is that something that you think would be good, Mick? I've never tried it, but I can. At this point, I'm up for any solution to try and help me play this game a bit smoother. I'm open to suggestions. Very much open to suggestions. Right. I need to get this online quickly, don't I? Priority, go. What's flooding? Deodorizer. Interesting. Get out of here. Had a bit of ice melt by the looks of it. Could be with try on next restart. How do you do it though? Oh, what's happened here? Are you too hot? Okay. This is out of water. I'm hoping we've made quite a bit of gas already. We've got like 40 kilos per tile of hydrogen, 300 kilos per tile of oxygen. That's not bad. That's not bad. This won't run until it gets some cooling up here, I don't think. No, something else. Oh, requires emptying. Aha. That's why. It's too much for salt build-up. We can deal with this. We can fix this. Infinity Fabric, not strong on previous AMDs. Infinity Fabric. Is that the program? Infinity Fabric. AMD's Infinity Fabric detailed. Oh, is this the actual architecture of the chip? Oh wait, is this a thing? I don't really understand. Alright, how's it going? You'll have to give me more info, Mick, but I'm definitely up for trying anything at this point. If it means we get a few more frames or a bit more of a solid experience, I'd be down for that. I'd be very down for that. Alright, they've still not picked up this vacillator thing, which makes me a little bit sad. Or my wristwatch. But they are building a pipe. And a statue. So there is that. Boop. So, that's you. Boop. And we'll rip these out. That's the bridge inside the CPU that connects the two dies. You actually have two CPUs inside your CPU. I see. I see. I see. I have no idea what you're talking about, but it sounds great. I know how to solve your problem. Some of your PCs and your lag issues will disappear. Christ, one of them isn't worth shipping, mate. The stream PC is an old PC now. I reckon the shipping would be worth more than the PC is worth. Where's all my oxygen going? What's going on here? Rust build? What are you doing? Pumps? What's going on? Power? What's happened? Hello? Power? Oh, what happened here? Oh, we might need to replace these batteries. We've got the resources now. These shouldn't really be made of lead anymore, so let's get in here. I don't remember why this is... What's going on here? Oh, it's all backed up. Oh, I see what's happened. Again, this fucking polluted water thing has really cocked us up so many times. We've got loads of water that we're currently trying to move, but because it can't move it, things are going to back up, so this may even back up as well if we're not careful. Yeah, this has got nowhere to go right now, which is very worrying. What's going on here? Turbine's too hot. Fuck. How much water is left in this steam ting? Loads. Let's just turn this off for a minute. We'll deal with this in a bit. We've got plenty of water anyway. But I can't have, like, all my batteries start cooking in here. It's just super troll. I wish we could overbuild on batteries as well. Like, instead of building this, I kind of want to replace them all. That would be real nice. Oop. Yeah, don't, fuck it, just repair it if you want, whatever. Safe Mark, thank you very much for the follow, buddy. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, as I say, the old pipe incident of 10 cycles ago, or whenever it was, has really cocked us up. But we can fix it, it's going to take a bit of time to clear all these pipes and all the backlogs of water. Let's get this pipe emptied. And let everything flow away. We should be on to a winner. Let's just replace some of these whilst we're here as well. Let's get rid of this boy. So these are all just going to keep breaking now until this water can get out of here. Let's get rid of this one as well. Balls to it. Let's do them all. Let's do all these upper ones at least. I think the bottom one should be cooler, but they're kind of annoying. Go, go, go. Completely shutting the base down for a minute. I figured out a way to do the stable thing, albeit with key insight from someone else. Apparently the best way to do conditional statements in this game is using doors to get line of sight. Pseudo, I can show you, mate. It's just the video's not on YouTube yet. This is how we do it with our hatches, for example. So the way that I regulate eight critters within a build is that my sweepers are on critter sensors. So this sweeper down here basically just sweeps all the time. So this critter sensor at the bottom isn't needed. The only one that really does anything is this critter sensor here. This critter sensor affects this shutoff, and this shutoff basically routes my critters, like my eggs, either back to the base to be nommed up, which would be down this route. So these critter sensors basically go to the same tile. This one goes to a bridge, and then this one just carries on down the line. Anything... If I'm below 8 critters in the room, eggs get dropped in here. Alright? So the eggs sit here and then they hatch into little hatchlings. Now hatchlings, when they're little babbies, can't jump over this gap. And periodically throughout the day, if I moved like this, these doors open on the top. So babies can't jump across. So you'll notice that this hatch here, this little babby, if I go on navigation, when this opens, he won't jump across here, but adults can. Adults can jump gaps. And the beauty of that is the adult will jump over here, he'll get stuck behind the door will then close, and he'll fall down back into the stable. It means we don't have to do any wrangling or, you know, we don't have to maintain the numbers that way, it's all just done with sweepers. Shit. Need to get these online quickly. Oh, the transformers are overloading as well now. For fuck's sake. Alright. I've got steam turbine water coming in. Oh, I should mention, by the way, guys, I noticed this was like in the midst of overheating, so I went in here and drained the ethanol. So the ethanol's all been emptied out now. I did have to put a liquid lock in here because a couple of bits of pipe had got damaged and stuff, or started taking damage. So I put petrol in the pipes, and it should be better now. Again, it's down to the water not being able to dump out. Kind of cocked us up in more ways than you can think. Yeah, I really need these to be online now. Yeah, it works for both of our builds. So we've done that for our hatches, we've done it for our crabs. A similar build also works for slicksters, but you just need to give them access in a different way because you can't really drop them down in the same way. Yeah. There you go. I don't really want them coming up here and collecting lumber and stuff. I just want to build these batteries and get us back online quickly. Okay, this pipe's nearly empty, which means this one can empty. There we go. And when power gets online, this water can get out of there. The water in these pipes should never have got this hot, really. Alright, we'll whip these transformers out as well. Let's just do them all. Let's just get all this replaced with iron. I know it's a bit of a pain in the ass, but I shouldn't have to worry about it then. Just we got such a massive backlog of water from our steam vent. It's to put the egg out of range of the sweeper, because otherwise the sweeper would just constantly be picking it up and sending it in a loop. So it's to put it out of range of the sweeper and give it somewhere to hatch naturally. And then, as I say, we can drop it down. The stables don't need to be laid out the way I've done them. It's just that's how I could do it with the space that I had. You know, you could do a little 2-wide stable if you wanted to, and you know, have them fucking 48 tiles high or something. But that's not what I want to do. Right then, so now if I copy one of these over here, these are all still lead over here, so I'm probably going to have to get in and do the same over here at some point, but I don't want to do that right now. So we'll just copy all these like that. Alright, I think most of the things are back online now. I just need to get these transformers up and then we're sorted. Come on, before the exosuits run out. Oh, their exosuit's back online. Okay. Right. I just want this battery to be done so I can toggle this. Is this piping done yet? Almost. Almost done. There we go. Let's just see if there's a little sweep to be done in here. Looks pretty clean to me. This can be sealed up now. And yeah, you could be sealed up as well. Cool. Let's go launch our rocket if we didn't already. You are ready to go. Where do we want to send you? Somewhere up here. Interstellar ice. We'll send him here. Boop. Away. Very good. Right, but looks like we've got most of them batteries done up here. This is the next job. This is the next thing that I need to get online. Although I do want to build a statue. How big is the head? Oh, we can build it now as well. Okay. Might need to put some ladders in for this. I don't know where they can build it from. Oh. There we go. Perfect. This is all of our steel gone now. We kind of just spent all of our steel. Okay. Ooh. Ah. Still wanting some of these bits being done. There we go. Let me just sweep all this crap out of here. And you should be in the midst of dumping now. So we can see how long this has been backed up for, because this reservoir's full, which is worrying. So it's obviously happened a while back. I reckon like 20 cycles or something back we had that pipe problem. But it's okay. We will fix it. Right, water should now be running down here. Very good. Much good. Very good. So you can all be sealed up. And then we can get our gas online as well. Like so. And hopefully our automation is done. And again, this should start just taking some of the pressure off on our coal and other stuff as well. Which will be nice. We've literally used all of our steel. That is scary. Do we even have enough? We've just got enough. Oh. I know, we've got 700 kilos of steel left. Jesus. Alright. How much thermium have we made? Where is thermium now? 7 tons, that's not bad. Okay. So we've got tungsten's the bottleneck now. We've only got 12 tons of wolframite left. So let's just make... Oof, let's make another 50 of them. That's another 5 tons. In fact, let's make 70. That'll leave us with like 5 tons of wolframite left, which I think should be fine for most of the stuff that I plan to do. I think. We've also got a bit more wolframite that we can dig out, so that should be fine. And then thermium, let's make another 50. Okay, so this is all working again nicely. Water's pissing back in. Lovely. Let's get rid of you as well. Ah. Perfect. So the Morb Overlord has come along. He's stolen all of our critters. Like a fucker. How about that? How's that? Perfect? I thought so. Let's copy these. Do this. You like this? I think I like this. Overmorb. Exactly. Exactly. Pesky Overmorb. Come along. It's stealing our critters. What's this? Game. There we go. Have auto sweepers complete more deliveries to machines than duplicates over 5 cycles. Oh, I see. Cool. Where's the beard? They don't have a beardy dupe, unfortunately. I don't know why they don't have a beardy dupe. Makes me sad. Yeah, Overmob. I like Overmob. Perfect. They are beardists, maybe. Can we get bearded tubes? I need 3. Life, do you need a steam turbine in your sour gas boiler? Shouldn't do. Shouldn't do. With the build I've got in mind, I don't think so. Oh, you do get like a ton of salt when you empty these things. Jesus. 940 kilos. Pretty sweet. Right. So yeah, I've started putting in some automation wire up here. And we're going to have a look at doing this stuff next. I need to obviously do power and all sorts of gubbins, but we'll try and get at least one bank of our solar online. I think that'll be a good job done. I'm also going to need to get rid of this ladder. Yeah. And this ladder. True beard cannot be printed, it must be grown. Well, considering how much they love a beard in Don't Starve Together, you thought they would have put one in this game, wouldn't you? You thought they'd have had a nice little beard growth mechanic, but no, sadly not. Makes me sick. You know, if a dupe had been in the colony for 200 cycles, they grow a beard, or something like that. That would have been real nice. Alright, so are you online now? Are you doing stuff? What are we waiting for? I thought I toggled you. There we go. Whoop. Oh, I didn't put any temp shift plates in. Didn't I put temp shifts over here? Oh, I didn't put any on this side either. I suppose they got the dripping water flowing over them. Yeah. If a unit is in a door tile, does that count as being in the room? Do you mean a critter? Being 100 plus cycles, stone hatch should be cute as fuck. Extended lifespan, etc. Send look on Discord if you want to have some explanation on another game. It's hit and miss on real multi-threaded games, but on a single or dual one like this, and give it a try and put the FPS overlay and test for real. Mick, I'll have a look in a bit, mate. That is awesome, thank you. I mean, what's the idea? Is it how's it meant to work? Is it that it's putting all of this game on solely 3 threads? Because my computer's not lagging. I'm running nothing else on my computer. The only thing I've got running is a bot and a Firefox browser. That's it. If I go to my task manager, my CPU's at 30%, memory's at 40%, GPU 7%. So it's not like my computer's taxed all that much. A dupe beard equals +5 cold resistance. I like all these ideas. Right. We need to remember this number, because when Remarkable comes in, he's going to ask how much copper's here. I'm going to have to tell him. 50 tons. Right then, I'm just going to give him, because I've just done a load of priority 9 stuff and priority 8 stuff, I'm just going to give the dupes a little bit to just go through their jobs, make sure everything's sorted. By the looks of it, we've got a load of crabs here again, so I'm going to have at them. Let's just make sure there's no spawns get killed. I should automate this, I just can't be arsed. Because I want them to be adults. Kill them. Kill them dead. These boys have made loads of sand in here. Don't know if it's worth setting up with a rancher, whether we've got enough poop for them. Doesn't look like we do. Well, I've got some poop on this side at the minute. There. Yeah. Might just turf that poop out. And then put it in here instead. Bit of dupe equals +10 food storage. Okay. Not everybody has food in the bit. That was a thing that was, you know, publicised by Roald Dahl with the twits. Me, I like to keep a comb in my beard, like those dudes with the froze. Alright, I don't know if I want to turn this back on and get some more cold water. You're still trying to empty. You're going to be forever. It's going to give us a lot of malt. I don't know how many poker shells are here, but we should get a lot of malt from this. We're going to need a lot of lime now that I've just pissed away all my steel. But I'm glad we did it. We now have our first statue. Which is awesome. Did we get that vacillator thing delivered? No. Oh, we have to click the button. Derp. So that can come and collect this boy. We've also not collected that wristwatch. I don't know why. Didn't I ask for a wristwatch? Thought I asked for a wristwatch. We'll do it in here. Alright, they're doing a lot of killing. Let's just leave them to it. They know what they're doing. They're trained killers, all of them, everyone. Jesus Christ. Are we done yet? Jeez, how many were here? Kill squad. Is saltwater geyser useful? Guys are a useful thing, but also I had many things in my beard. Saltwater geyser, yes. You can either turn it into clean water with a desalinator, which will give you water and salt, or you can boil it, which gives you water and salt, or steam. So yeah, very useful. Very useful. You also guaranteed one on your start when you're on an Arboria start as well. Which is kind of cool. Lovely. Right, so this boy... it's refined carbon we need. We've still got no coal. I really don't know what we're going to do about the lack of coal. We've got 840 kilos that I've got access to at the minute. I'm tempted just to... I'm tempted just to do that. Like, refined carbon and a lack of it is really cocking me up. I need to let this all empty first, otherwise I'm going to face troubles. Minnow, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome. How's it going? Alright, I've got cold water in here again now, which is good. So our turbine was getting too toasty. So yeah, I'm just going to spectate for a cycle or two, just to let them go through all the jobs. I do a lot of priority 8 and priority 9 stuff, like towards the end of streams, and sometimes at the beginning of the streams as well. And it just cocks us up, so... I'm just debating if I can change this water pipe up here. As much as I want to be collecting my geyser water from the bottom, I also need to make sure these can empty. I think, as I say, it's only a problem for now. It's only a problem for now whilst we've had that massive backlog of water. This is now back to like 30, 40 degrees again, so this should be all okay. It's just toasty, which is fine. How many crabs do you think we just killed then? I would say between 20 and 30. Personally. Yeah, there's 28 poker shell malt there, so I saw them take a couple of malt, maybe 30 odd. A few crabs. We kill crabs around here sometimes, it just has to be done. This boy up here. Might get to see this fella fall down. Pseudo, if you're watching, this is how it hopefully will work. It doesn't always work, that's why we've got a couple of clock sensors in. But this boy should try and path over to there. And then hopefully we trap him. And then he falls down. Hopefully. There we go. And that's how we regulate it. Do the dupes improve their killing skill? No. I think strength used to affect their attacking. Whether it actually makes them do more damage, I don't know. Or maybe it's excavation, there you go. Maybe excavation makes it faster, I don't really know. Never really done tests, to be honest. I think we should only have normally on average like at most 17 Pakus in here. So this is kind of fine. Do have quite a lot of poop in here though. Actually it's not that much, it's only a few kilos. Because they're only pooping 1 kilo per cycle. We're not going to get a very big build up in here. But that's okay. So, one thing I just want to really check is, do I have any more fossil kicking around that I've not mined yet? I've probably got some out in the wilds of the map. I don't know. Don't you normally get some in these biomes? In the rust biomes? Wait, I can do this, can't I? Is it a consumable or a fossil? What does it come under? Mineral, isn't it? Boop. There we go. So we've got a little spattering down here as well. Our oil's nearly gone down here. How's our CO2 lake doing? Oh, it's getting pretty juicy. Christ, I kind of want to know how much is in here. It's a lot of CO2. It's good. It's good. Yeah, we do still have a bit of fossil down here, but I imagine it's probably hot as balls. Yeah, we could dig this out. Let's dig this out with like a 7. I don't think there's any more oil going to find its way down here, hopefully, so we can just dig all this out. Yeah, something like that. Nothing left over here. A few little spots here and there, but nothing major. Yeah. Oh wait, I want to be able to mop that first. Let's get you mopped. I imagine there's some around here still. Yeah, a few little bits, not much. But worth getting. How are we for salt? 7 tons. Okay. Yeah, it's just, we're so cock-blocked with coal. The only thing I can do is try and get some from space, but even then we're not going to get masses from space. It's only going to be a small amount. Let's get a bit of petroleum up there. Let's see. Let's just toggle this on. Room is full. Do they just die in that square and the meat gets transported? Room is full. No, if the room is full, the eggs get sent back to my kitchen. So if the room's full, the eggs go in here. So that's why we've got all these stone hatchling eggs in there, and they just chill doing their own thing. Then eventually when they hatch, the little critters drown, and then the sweepers can get in and grab the meat. Basically. So yeah. These only get dropped there if we need them in the stable. So for example, if I mouse over these, you can see it's 7 of 8 and 8 of 8. Well, the next egg that comes out of here will get dropped on here. There is a little bit of a downtime with this, but it means I don't need to run incubators. So it's kind of a way of doing it totally hands off. No dupe labour required. You know, the sweepers are delivering the food and handling the eggs. It's all just auto. Very auto. Right, I feel like I was doing something else and I've forgotten what it was. Put you on for a minute. Jesus, so much water backed up. So much water. I think we might just have to resign to the fact that we're losing our guys of water for now, but that's fine. Right, let's mop up this and mop up... Shit. Too much. Mop up with this. Oh, it's super cold over here. I wonder why that petroleum is so cool. That's fine. Which gold have we got? Plenty of gold. 33 tons. That's nice. Real nice. Alright then. Let me start laying out some stuff in space. Now, I am going to have to cool everything. Which is a problem. I'm probably just going to put pipes in for now. Maybe just put some water through or something for now. I did build all these with gold. So they can go up to a bit warmer. It's a big project to get sorted. Do I want to build like a ladder gantry? Which would be a right pain in the balls to get rid of later. I want you to do with all the extra food. I have shit tons from so much ranching and farming and not sure what useful things to do with it. I think you can compost it, but that is all. Yeah, just keep it. Eat it. Eat it with the dupes. There's a massive thread on the forums at the minute. There's a lot of people doing a lot of tinkering with having dupes in confined spaces. Having them stuck behind doors and trapped. You know, feeding them a very specific amount per cycle and all that sort of stuff. There's lots of stuff on the clay forums if you have a look. But honestly, I don't like fanning about with critters too much in debugs. There's a lot of wasting around, wasting time and just meh. It's a bit of a pain in the ass. Alright, it's going to be a bit of a faff, but bear with me. In fact... I think that'll be quicker for everyone. You love which wasting a bunch of time automate it to be tasks like that. No, I mean theory crafting the builds, like starting with nothing and trying to get a functional build in debug. So it's normally trying to figure out things that don't have a solution yet. Like, it's one thing to take somebody else's solution and refine it, but coming up with your own solution, that's the thing that takes a lot of time. So I don't put much time into critters, because, you know, you've got to wait around so long for them to hatch and fuck about and